employed. So, and they're able to also get job for themselves in that. They're able now, their skill already they learn. Somebody will call them for go do married for the, or go do a photo shoot, or go do other thing. So everything in this country, we get for really sit down now and be intentional.
You make a member Malcolm X who have to go school. Malcolm X then say the future is for those who prepare for it.
For yes, it's education at the passport.
Yeah, the passport.
At the passport.
So if me one investor one can na Freetown, you want can Bo, you want can McKinney. You want for meet young people then na McKinney na Bo na Freetown we ready for work.
Yes.
If they're not ready, what you go do? Say that go Guinea ba.
Yes.
Or that go Gambia.
That go bring people.
That go bring people.
Yes.
So young people like you talk say we tell the dog you get for tell you bone.
Yes.
You get for say so waiting I wanna plan for make sure say the action when I prepare Sierra Leone youth. Because I see say too often Boku regimes then they look at young people just as voters. So that prepare them for the next election. But how now they look at investing for the next generation?
So one of the plans we get based on this report. This report now we own Bible now we own Quran. So everything we do now the ministry now they reference this report. If you check how they launch the report on Tuesday, we just not want to launch the reports like that day. So for example, in here this program where they train the bike rider there. So they train them in financial literacy for able for manage them books and also for behavioral change. That particular thing we UNCDF be doing a very wonderful thing because it don't do a lot of change to the bike rider there. But how we able complement that one day? For example, they train they say they go take loan now what to. So me sit down now, I'll check the price of the bike. We able to get at least one bike for like 25,000 or 25,000 and then you license at 3,000 go 27,000. So what do we do? The last money we left for the training. The bike rider they say, but they train we they buy the bike for we never go the training again. So they became disinterested. So I began for take tests with all the people on like UNDP or UNCDF. So okay, you know buy some bike. Well, buy some bike. This go encourage them because how you go say somebody you don't teach her for managing books, but you don't get the bike way for big say you go get the money for managing books, and you want to go to us. And we'll check how they trust from the other microfinance there, and like it's skyrocketed. For example, they go take bike, they go for pay them 39 or 40 million for her. And you go for deposit until like 16,000 before they give you the bike. So I watch all this. I go talk to the MD in a commercial bank, Suj, and I tell him thank you. Yes, for like give you advance payment guarantee. We see that we agree. We go talk to Shalima, who then the key importer of the bike they want. Now UNCDF because some money go buy like 50 bike. Now it's okay. This money Suj, I get this money, but do you agree advance payment guarantee to Shalima? Like give you 200 bike. Then they were instead of they go pay 16,000 for the bike, they go pay 5,000 for a start. Then every month they all open account with commercial bank. So together we won't tell our sister ABC every week they can't collect the money that they have. They go put on their account. Then when the month's done, they will pay like 2,500 every month. When that month's done, then they just debit the accounts no more. Then pay the loan. Then they get the balance and the account they go able for use for themselves. So as you know the bikers that share this thought with them, they're so glad they appreciate them. So now we don't do that. We don't get this 200 bike. We dey license the bike there right now. By this week coming, we dey give the all the bike there. But you get for bring one shorty. Now moving forward, we talk say okay, bike riding not to skill. What we go do?
Just a short term.
Just a short term. But even as that one for teach there, whether this money whether they will add 3,000 per every bike as like a profit. Where that money not to not to real money. Now they will save money back. So the money they left at the account, we observe the account every projection that every 4 months we will buy a 200 bike. Every 4 months we will buy a 200 bike.
But you not forget Boku bike then we.
Yes,
if the bike then will follow up the city now.
Well, the bike then they want the not the bike not also for the city.
Okay.
This project will cover just 4 districts.
Oh, okay.
Bombali, Bo, Kenema, and the Western.
Because my worry is, you know, this is not the thing. We talk about youth development and the wider economy. So you talk about youth, investment in young people, but you therefore look at the wider transport sector reform. So we need for support young people and let them come together, do joint business. It's good for let them do individual, maybe they do new petty trading. But I don't know. I'm glad the way you talk about the youth bank, because maybe the youth bank go begin to shift that thinking more towards like young people they really begin for think big, because Salone youth for no say not to just you they compete actually with young people outside of Sierra Leone.
True.
You know they just look at yourself say let go get bike today. I remember minister, I remember we any Cox George, we one man we the Professor Cox George. Now I actually write the background we make the established IPAM. One part the thing where they make the established IPAM, they say we need forget an institution for train entrepreneurs. So I know one for be xenophobic, but when you watch the business sector, a lot of the one they mandating them Limbawe they really fit for politics, they're not in the business sector. Now different people they are no one calling in. Now different people in it. So if waiting on a big idea, because the state of youth, one part of the young people in the talk, 80%, 70% still will not get money
for business. Yes.
So what's on a plan in that?
So my back I just conclude on this bike riding. So the bike riding are that the accounts go there, then they get enough money, and they say go get way now for take more money in a bank and transition to other business. So we just introduce them to this.
Okay.
Because if you check right now, I will able to tell you say 80 to 90% of the bike riders they not get bank account. Yes.
So it help them
formalize. This they help them for formalize. Alternatively, we also they do 1,300 skills training program for various informal sector skills. Like then video thing how it happens. So now one plumbing, AC or whatever mechanic, well let's say cooling mechanic, whether an AC or fridge now, and carpentry, mason, cosmetology, hairdressing, and manicure, everything. 21 we'll do this, we'll do the survey, you understand? And this one we don't begin out with Milton Magai, but we extend that now to all technical universities. For example, I will give you one. BRAC, for example, they do training every year. But when they come with me, I tell them, say, okay, when I do this training, which certificates when they give them picking when they train? They say, oh, now one institution no more way they who's that they tenable. Even if you train post hospitality, who's that certificate tenable? So one of the things that allow train and give them tenable certificates, we be say they're able to use that in and out of Sierra Leone. But then training how they do really, not to just for them go, also we intention not to for them go friend work. Because the training can be backed up by startup kits. So whether that catering they do, or a tailoring they do, or whichever course way they do, they're going to give you a startup kit. And so what we will do, we do survey through IGH. We want to know the interest area the area that we're interested for the training. So we group them into tens. So for example, if we are 10 interested for do tailoring, and then una 10 graduate, na 10 sewing machine I don't get. So una can use that one day for open small thing and then start something. So that are the one thing. Mr. Lavalina just page back. Little way mining really boom in this country. Where Africa mining London mining been there. Me no work Africa mining, but I be get somebody I be the hook for. One me Bra Mahmoud we get truck there. So they and I remember one time we did Africa mineral. They look for people with plumber there for employ. The Salone and they sabi them plumbing work, but they don't get paper. They not take it up at the work. Instead they go bring foreigner. What happen now when the team been bad? The foreigner, anyway, if I go do the work, he now take the Salone bobo there. For go do the work, they in the company they pay. So that's how sad the situation been there. So this one we do research, for example, Goma Valley. We consult with there. We do a research. Milton Magai do research on how you able to train good plumber there. Milton Magai be done to do technical thing there before. So they do this now. Now we go for extend this to even Eastern Technical University, to by Kurumari Technical University, like all the technical universities there for now. And I'm happy that Milton Magai model way they use. They don't need for the Kabbalah for make the course happen at Kabbalah. Okay. They can just go find like one school at Kabbalah. They get Milton Magai lecturers who go travel go Kabbalah and go teach like that distance kind of learning program. Just like when you get lecturers they come off free they go teach Unimark every weekend. So that's the kind of model.
So, but I think that's all good. A lot of people in they grumble back about delivery. So they talk say would they inject quite a lot of money in young people and then training, but after training then delivery report. So if you ask a lot of people and we I get shop, a if I get shop, I employ young people, I can get concerned about their ethics. So you can see, say, Lebanese man, Indian man, talk say I won't count me Indian or Lebanese brother because that's why they thief me when they come to me, not too ethical. So you see people in the left, SALONE man in garage, then go to Lebanese man in garage. Say because they feel say that they deliver better. Within a own plan for ensure standards because it's good for law we invest in them, but it's good for we make sure say back we demand standard from them.
Well, mind transformation are the key thing. I'll give and this we don't try, it don't work, and I'm very proud of Mr. Elena young people. But again, me I no go blame them because we sit down because we able for go school, we get education, and we don't mingle, we don't reform. Most of the young people they never get form, they never did in any formal setting. So for example, what will be happen between the bike rider and the police there? As police break them, so you get that spontaneous agitation, anger where they happen. So this program will do so. We therefore bring them together, do simulation exercise, teach them and everything. I'm proud for say places like McKinney or go do like an assessment. The DTO and the LUC team up talk say from where we go where this training happen from that day to now, no bike rider not in a cell. Yes, they're not charged, no bike rider in a court. In fact, as a matter of fact, where the bike rider where they hit somebody now, they are necessarily take and cry and go to hospital. So you teach them then basic stuff then they, but most of them are just learn for ride the bike then jump na treat. So and you know, so we still get the scourge or effects of war in this country. So we need a whole like coming back, say as if we are starting afresh. And this program what they do, so this training what they do for them, there is a whole behavioral a mind transformation course what they do, what we call ethics. There is a whole course on ethics. Where if you fail landing, they don't
I don't see, Honorable Minister, I don't see some other society than people and they within demand standards, if they go with punitive action. So like for example, they talk say if you behave this way, would they take your license like that?
Yes.
Yeah, so and I don't see some society who say like if Freetown like the garage then a Freetown, a Bowen, a McKinney, then they actually get them by standard. Standard A garage, standard B, standard C. Standard A garage, they know say this, they are the operative electronics machine then. Standard C, they on a tire no more than they change. So you really know, because if me the care go Motkana garage, I left at the mercy of people that want to sabi.
True.
But if I know say the ministry we don't work on something with how they call it NCTVA, they don't standardize in garage them because there's one thing supporting them, but how will they demand standards from there? I think say
this is very important. So if I'm waiting, me and my colleague na Ministry of Tertiary don't do. The policy now, the first policy we don't do now that now all TVET courses and all them courses what they do, there's a policy now for be TVET certified. The other thing what they try for do now for make they able for let you know say you can even do you can get certificate in carpentry, you able get diploma in carpentry, you able get first degree in carpentry. So that's the next path what they try for do. I clearly agree and clearly understand what you try for talk about standards what you say. And you know I be the work SRSA and part of the things that we want for really do will be to do them garage and for also grade them and give them standards and also put punitive measure that even if you pull somebody in motorcar wrongfully for you are duty bound for pay for her. If somebody brings this in motorcar, you diagnose her for this, you do the wrong diagnosis, you end up poorly possible motorcar, you bound for pay for her. So these are things we'll be the try for do before I left day. But bringing this up, yes, for the young
like
people,
work with the councils,
the local councils, yes,
and the
ministries, that kind of partnership. This is well noted. I go engage my colleague tertiary and maybe transport for long work on a tripartite kind a relationship on this. So while the trade, we also they make standard because this is very good. It's very important. Otherwise, that young person back when you strive, he hopes they bring him to car for repairs the car instead of you make car you go polar. It don't happen to many people in this country. But this is very good. We'll
because they see a lot of young people instead of they excel in doing the job, then they excel in stealing
spares. Yes.
So you go, you worry. If I didn't work in place, pass a common working place, go watch how they fix me motor car. because you know the garage you're not accountable.
No.
So you not get any lines of accountability. So what to me they say, and this is all good. Now the status of youth report, which kind of pressure would they bring to bear on young people? Say una self would they inject quite a lot in una, but una for meet some standard there.
Well, the first step of standard are for training there. Impact first the knowledge into them. I must really of them encourage people we get the knowledge. So you don't go. You don't turn apprentice or motor boy. You go to garage. You get for watch posse how they do spanner, how they do this. For that help you with that. Now we don't. Who says get to school of excellence? Who don't do with support from Japan. Na GTI. If you go there right now, I go tell you say that garage they compete with even Sika and this country. Yes, sir. So that place, in fact, is 80% female, and then they work there. They dismantle vehicle, they assemble vehicle. Toyota, but not Toyota no more. They make for now. Now GTI, they get all the tools, they get all the spares. In fact, now me and tertiary education, and we try for take them over because that was done for us. Then they do the soft part, we they do the hard part. So the training don't go on with the young girls there. They even sabi. They all longer certificates now. They are working there. We are even trying to work on a policy where we say they then go to do all government vehicles there because at least you get the place up and running. So now HE is the president. I we go Japan. Those are the few requests that we ask for that. Would they use Toyota vehicles in this country, but we not even get like a place for repair. That Sika no more they do. So then they did. Or how we able to take that kind of model they now and then carry on going to the other regions, replicates it. That's the other phase.
But you know,
what they look at.
I want push it a little bit. I know say we don't, most of the things we wouldn't talk about now, you know, create opportunities and create jobs. I remember I've been involved with the World Development Report 2006. That report it is development and the next generation. And it talks say the first opportunity we give, and you are right. It say young people give them an opportunity for letting them empower themselves. It say, and the second thing, let them get access to those opportunities. And then the third thing, if they not get them, create a second chance for the one they will able to get them. Like we talking about tech work. And SALONE at that time, the SALONE, 11 years young people then. So they be talk say we are a second chance country. But I wonder we really focus on employment. We are not saying that the biggest thing that I hate right now. I don't envy you at all. So the status of you talk about employment. So waiting are the thing really about employment for young people? Waiting are the hopes, waiting are the fears about employment?
The hopes for me, like I say from the report, are that we get potential for me. We increase the employment of young people in this country. The reports make that clearly. In fact, as a matter of fact, over the years, gradually we don't improve on it because you see, say, not to just the nurses or waiting, but you get a few private sectors. Like for example, look IGR now. You don't create employment for young people in there, and you get other people away. You can put on surveys and things like that. But me focus or take from all of this, like I still emphasize on skills. Now that bring it down to agriculture. The report talks say agriculture happen for be the largest employer of young people. Most of the one there, I would say 90 to 95% of young people that we in the rural areas, agriculture that they depend on. And just that they have challenges. Number one challenge is access to land, finance again for able to do their agricultural practices. So what we did as a ministry, what do we intend for do for help in this regard? The report also indicates say food poverty day. And but however, hopes day again. The report also talks say the youth them for be supported, and the policy recommendation are that they not get no skills in agriculture. Now what they just meet is all labor driven, labor intensive driven. They light fire upon the soil, where they affect productivity, and they deforestate, they cut boku tikre, without they affect them the agricultural things there. But the key policy recommendation are that now for train there on climate, precision or smart agricultural practices, and inside the bank go available, you also make the resources available to them for able to get access to land and then get a few agricultural inputs there, farm inputs there. So as a ministry, what do we intend for do? For example, we'll get FAO, they work with, we work with largely. We'll get Ministry of Agriculture, you know, key partner, and right now they engage them for say, look, how we go really make we intentions, or how we go able to carry out really their intentions there, and an honest platform for able to benefit the young people. So one of the things we try for address now that young people forget their own farm input. Access or their own farm inputs. Young people forget their own farmland. So every chiefdom, we are working on that. We are engaging the local government minister. Every chiefdom now forget what we call a youth farm. A youth farm or a young people's farm, where the chief necessarily for allocate say this particular land, would they allocate this particular land there
as individual or as group?
As group.
As group. Okay.
Yes, for young people there, for the youth there, this farm and this young people there. Now the young people there for they allocate that particular land to, and so once they don't allocate that particular land to, then they will now fend the resources. We will support there for so okay based on this land. We able support one now in this for able do ABCD what we now want for do. And we want for largely encourage there for going to economic trees like cacao, coffee, cashew, oil palm, and bamboo can stick. Because what we want for the really now for law create a model like where they happen now Benin. That kind interspersed cropping or intercropping. Where we say they use one grade land for plants multiple things. So, for example, if you use land for plants banga, oil palm, in between that oil palm, you can plant cassava. In between, you can plant corn. In between, you can plant other short, what you call quarterly crop, cause like corn and the other thing that you can plant up. But the banga will help you for let you get access to finance moving forward.
Because the states want provide for young people, they make them lazy.
Well, Mio model, not they make them lazy. Now support now even the support will support you. Now a revolving fund.
Okay.
Not to
but you can for sure evidence for safe.
Yes. Would they support you, for example, me not like anything for letting give them free.
Okay.
Look, I'll give you the example of the bike riders. Even though we don't get the bike, but they get for pay for her.
Oh, okay.
And when they pay for her, the money not with money. We don't sacrifice, we don't go put we guarantee. So once the bank we end up pay the bank, the balance all na there, you will keep and they at the account. It's a revolving fund.
Because you know how they say this, you come to politicians and they really poor young people. When they take money, give them. And we can young people the way they listen to me, you can feel say the politician way they do down there, not ain't good to you. But actually they poor you.
True.
Because they talk say, continue for rely on me, continue for rely on me.
For the rest of your life.
Not do anything for yourself. I don't know if you get any message on that.
For me, it's a bad thing. And if any politician way they do that and you are not doing it, not to the young people, you also poor, you poor yourself. Because in the event that young people and they not get something for rely on, you're not safe. You're not safe. For example, look Lumley now. Oh, they pass Lumley. Every day, even while they can't just know.
It's so chaos.
It's so chaotic. Now you get for guard yourself for pass. So if you don't know more, you go and give people, let young people, like you mislead them. You're not safe because that you only to and that's what you say for help you. Now you get for rely on, and the day you not give them, then they go begin the you know now how it's taking the happen. So if you can use them now, for you feel say they use them for misuse them, but you're also misusing yourself. So it's not a good thing. Rather help them. Teach them, like people say they beg you fish every day, learn them for fishing. Then you don't help them for life.
So somebody when they argue say, it's saying that the biggest problem down there for SALONE youth, where then they make them they lack that inner drive for let them do for themselves. I'll tell you one example. We get some group of friends them where then they help them. You talk about agriculture, then they help them brother and sister in that village. They always want for let help them. Instead of, in fact, sometimes they talk say, boy, they come, send for me pepper. He send for me this. Now village, how you go talk say send for me pepper? Because what you know happen now, you see a lot of young people and they actually move from village, kind of free town. They kind of go, say me brother there and there, he done better.
Man, let me say goodie.
Let me say goodie. And I can feel am for politician dem. So you see say this huge expectation dey now. Where you go na party offices, you go na APC office, you go na SLPP office, you meet them grassroots, and they're so expectant on. Politicians, they really in a difficult position, like a difficult place.
Well, I agree with you. This is why politics is not about using or misusing people. And for example, this is why for me, I'm so grateful to His Excellency the President. Look what he don't do for young people, for example, in this country. Who's stage you ever see today this country where they say Minister of Youth and Sports now will party. But now you see young people, even though I've been there before me, Mohamed Oman Bangon, be young posse. They be there in the early 30s will be minister. Look, the Minister of Communication. He don't try to bring free quality school education. Meaning now for that lost generation we don't go school for help and support. And this is why I don't learn from that book, say, okay, myself, as a minister, what really I go do? I am only here because I go school. Then young people are the only way for help them and for me them go learn skill.
And let them
get the drive. We for make that even for let you be shop boy for learn skill. If we make if we learn for bishop boy, if we make a must in this country, that in itself now a drive. Let somebody know say if I go turn clean as if I go for go school for her. Look for example, a case in point in America. Who's that you go no more? The one that did work na there nursing home themselves. Who's that you go self for go sit on your patient whole day no more for let you able help and get medicine. You dey go school for that day. You dey go school. It's not free. So we need for begin think. These are some of the things we feel say as a country, as a third world country we dey grab. We need for begin think in that line there. Now look, you go places like Ghana, you dey see post when a lawyer and they go learn for so. What did that they bring to mind? Because that law practice they get much to waiting is so in the gear. If you check, once people they go church and they go mosques, program then they come out wear new clothes every other week. Be it man or woman. So you see person we don't go turn you don't learn, you don't get master. It's still they go learn for plant and get people for car work for her. Even spa. For let you go to a spa place, you go school for her. So we need for intentionally make this as a policy in this country that everything and I know you get for be trained. We need for strength to tech voc. Every district in this country forget tech voc center. There should be a tech voc training center of any kind thing you want to do. You possibly just grab say I want to be journalist because if you say you be read this, be right. You don't even do you don't even go school for her. You need for be trained. I mean every training so far we go do some aspect of ethics for be added. Mind transformation.
Young people they talk say, we go to listen, they go to talk say, we they get training but we not get job.
No.
So me, I don't get school, I don't go school. It's been 4 years, it's been 5 years, working all day.
Well, it depends on what you do. That's not one thing. They young people like, for example, before I retire so today, I don't know somebody cut with pipe or the pipe whichever way it happen. I don't know. The plumber will call in the space of 30 minutes. I check me time for like connect that pipe, take and reach. How much I end up pay? I pay up to over 1,000. Now that person make. Another party, in fact, they charge you based on how you.
So you see that difference between that plumber there and the wider youth of Sierra Leone. You get a lot of young people, and I make this whole thing about dependency. They really believe say I for depend by that person there. I for depend by that person there. Because if you know, you call a mindset shift. If you not shift that mind there, that person will always feel say, if they not do for me, I know get that spark.
Yes.
Yeah, for that depend.
For example, someone don't do first degree. You sit down. And then they even remember say, I can start something. I don't sit down like 2-3 years and not get work. I can start something. My first formal job what I get now, I believe it's in 2018. What I go say be formal job. I dey on payroll. We dey pay me in a bank. Yeah, from 2009 to 2010 we done college. Well, you know, right? I even turn contractor. I go help that somebody in construction place. Tell me say register me small. If I drop BOQ for you, go visit an engineer, don't do it. Yes, sir. These things, that's all. rocket science, you dey go online, you dey check the calculations dey all dey. So I be do that day. Me and Salim Feka wey dey to first lady, we dey do that kind of work dey. Na one of the first people wey work na for Arabic college, that rehabilitation place dey. All I dey try for say to young people is, you don't sit and be complacent. Even if you don't go do first degree, so you don't watch. Now if I tell you something you need believe, this bike riding, we get graduates right now with the right bike. When we do this research follow, we see what I tell the other one say, you that graduates, you need to go fair work. Now I say this in bike riding way deeper. If you want to know more, say na cool self, you don't want to work again for pussy. Yes sir. And I tell you why. You can ask Shalima this. What he do, he take this bike on credit, he run, he pay, then join Osusu. So when he collects the Osusu, he not go pay off the credit to, he go buy other bike, he go take other bike, he deposit, he take other bike, he give pussy. Now in the space of 2 weeks to 1 month, he end up pay for his own bike. In the space of the other 1 month, he end up pay for that other bike we take.
Really?
Yes sir. Well, do these studies. Now that's in their land. We discover about 7 of them. These are graduates.
So I mean, ladies and gentlemen, when I already listen to it today, the number is 072641729, 072641729. So we deal with the Minister of Youth today. So all young men across the country, we get questions for ask. We need get clarification for let them make. You go call down them. So we go for some short break. After the break, we'll get for turn over the mic to allow us talk to the minister. So thank you very much, Honorable Minister, and for sit down and make yourself comfortable.
Welcome to True Talk Radio, your home for facts, fairness, and fearless conversations about Salone Economy.
We're not just any radio. We're an economic governance radio station where they break down big decisions, policies, and budget in a way where go make sense to you.
For our flagship Sunday show, We Economy, we bring you the real bread and butter issues where they around prices, jobs, taxes, and how policies they affect unu pockets. We also get more programs where they come every week. So join me now on 98.5 FM and online at True Talk FM. This now your platform, your economy and your voice on True Talk Radio. Get the facts, get True Talk. Welcome to True Talk Radio, your home for facts, fairness, and fearless conversations about Salone Economy.
We're not just any radio. We're an economic governance radio station where they break down big decisions, policies, and budget in a way where go make sense to you.
For our flagship Sunday show, We Economy, we bring you the real bread and butter issues where they around prices, jobs, taxes, and how policies they affect unu pockets. We also get more programs where they come every week. So join me now on 98.5 FM and online at True Talk FM. This now your platform, your economy and your voice on True Talk Radio. Get the facts, get True Talk.
So, Fambuna, good evening again. So, we're there today, like I would say, we're there with the youth then, Papa, Honorable Ibrahim Sano. So, I know say they Kenny, they Makini, some people, and they both, and they free to they listen to it. And they can't open the line to now. But the thing what they talk about today, now young people and development, the youth, their development, the youth, their situation for jobs, the cost of living. So if you want, you can call on 072641729. And but one of the things that open to talk about, government can do much, but families and the young people themselves, if they're not able to drive the change way required, it go difficult. I know say while they wait for the calls, 072641729. Abijo and let you, because this thing about youth begging, where you gonna PZ, you go na Lumley, you go, I mean in many side now. Now down the more 9. Now the most common, you see a lot of young people, you know, it's like they not believe in themselves. They believe say na person get for doing for them. Hello, True Talk Radio. Hello, pull your phone near the radio, please.
Hello?
Yes, we'll get you clear out now.
Yeah, I'm very sorry, brother Andrew. Johnny.
Oh, Johnny, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a bit far away from the way. Good evening, Honorable Minister. Grandma. Is that my Ibrahim grandma? Congratulations, belated.
Thank you.
It's like you get to Hakuli and South Qatar. ID. Because this thing, it's spreading around. It's incorporating so many, the ministry departments and agencies. And like, it's going to spread out of country. If I not say there are, everything there is platform. You got the engineering, you get the drivers, you get the business people, the ones that will do the skills training and all that. But say you get political infusion. There has been political infusion in the psyche of this guy. We are talking about psychological purification of the mindset. Because it was like an easy road for them. If they get political, their political party win, they will get a job if they're not fit in that job in the police, in the army, or wherever. But they're not really fit in because we are talking about the required qualification, the prerequisite for making them go get themselves engaged in those positions. We are starting the public, and you want to present something decent enough, where for influence on the international community, the nation at large, on the people that are in the institutions, make sure they carry out much of the expectation of government policies.
Okay.
So it's like you have the Herculean task. You have the Herculean task.
Thank you. Thank you.
Because you got to bring in the politicians, opposition, ruling. What would they go and then any and then
Thank you.
Make them go first and say this is a national issue, not a party issue. So
Okay.
when I avail myself to the opportunity, so that you guys will not say, hey, they can never nothing. So we look, let's get this country at hand under a national umbrella, not a party.
We missed that caller there. So ladies and gentlemen, so you listeners then wanna for call on 072-641-729, 072-641-729. So the youth, the status of youth report, I'm glad the way the talk say it don't create an opportunity for sober reflection on how to move forward, because I don't think say there has been this deep reflection for really peak. We don't see youth policies then before, but they actually see on different matrices then say this is not the status of youth in agriculture, in employment, in education, in enterprise development, in drugs, in health, in migration, all of that. So me no know. I think there was this idea say people then get forget like a dashboard for the check and from time to time.
Yeah, so we go to youth portal where then they will work on them.
Hello? I lost that caller there.
So the youth portal basically.
Hello?
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening, yeah?
Well, Mr. JD, I talk from Kalita. Go.
Okay.
I tell you, I tell the minister, but they talk about youth empowerment. Youth empowerment and youth deployment for giving work to the youth state. Now, where they want and this police, if you not get 4 credit or 5 credit, they don't take you. At the same time, you get the 4 credit, 5 credit. If you not spend 4 million or 5 million, 4 or 5 million, police don't take you. I've wanted to monitor the next degree of police or soldier so that when we stop this thing.
Well, you get no before you go, you get evidence of down there like we like you talk about 4 or 5 million we they can spend. I mean, I'm not talking not to treat the talk.
Evidence there, the evidence is there, but
you say you just hear no more than they talk.
Correctly happen, sir.
No, I know say because Mr. Noyeri say it can happen, but you don't get evidence say it happen.
Okay, next time, next taking will be evidence.
Next week.
Thank you, sir. Next police taking will be evidence.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
So if find way would they make their accusations and they finally say well, I think say honorable you been the talk we are interrupt.
Yeah, the youth portal basically a platform we get for the young man they interact. We
Hello? True Talk Radio. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, True Talk Radio. You can make a contribution, please.
Yeah, Mina Hassan Kuma, and they call from Makeni and they listen to Hamza Radio presently. Thank you very much once again for this wonderful topic we want to discuss about youth employment. Obviously, youth employment na salon specific na a very crucial something we all understand about. But I think we get specific things and we need for look into. We maybe will be it will help we for at least get a situational places for the youth them. Things like the vocational centers them previously people them be just to buy the materials them. They go in for the particular skill you have for learn. Then at the end of the day, you go now the training and acquire the knowledge you want. But now people they spend a lot of money. At the end of the day, they even able to complete the course and drop out. So these are the issues they more where they affect me. So I think if they're able to help that side and day, some other area. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. So that call the earlier caller with the talk about. Hello? You can take your phone off the radio, please.
Hello?
Hello, yeah?
Hello?
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 Hello, yeah?
Are you getting me?
Yes.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, yeah? That feedback been bad. But there's quite a lot where I know see the difficulty. Oh my god. Hello?
Yeah, a very good evening.
Good evening.
Good talk. Mina Mohammed Suleiman today the call from Makeni.
Hello, yeah.
Okay, I want to tell you plenty. Thank you for bringing this discussion today. And of course, as a youth of this country, really, we undergo plenty things in this country, First of all, we look at the training centers then, because not so everybody get the opportunity for go to college, go get a degree or even certificates. But like if not then vocational institutions, they are be reasonable for youth them for make them go out there and learn skill work. I believe say that will reduce the burden for people then. But yet still, then vocational institutions they are don't ace the price up. And remember say the youth where somebody go don't go learn his skill again and come you find connection again for make people get the work where they do. So I believe say government get for look into that and make sure say they're able to improve their vocational institutions they have for make sure say they're able to make them affordable to the youth them so that they're able to go out there now and learn work. But if not that, it really not get for easy because at the end of it, they say lots of graduates at the communal college they come, but work not they for do. So you see, so this is my own concern. So I want to tell you how plenty thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Honorable, you be the top. Oh my God, you be the top of the dashboard.
Okay, so the dashboard basically we have to talk about now the youth portal. Maybe say it will be like an interactive platform who's young people go able for interact. So we two self plan for do. Then side and they will do short course training or any other program we will put on there. But also principally we want young people able for register themselves. For example, if you're a plumber, you know, then course that what they do.
Forget a database.
Forget a database. They can register themselves.
Okay.
So if you now like IGR when I need plumber or when I need anybody, you can just go there when I access that kind of platform there.
Hello?
Hello again, Johnny.
Oh, Johnny.
Yeah. Minister, I fall in love with you, with an idea on a strategy, how on want to prosper out this thing for address the youth problem. You are talking about regional visits, opening account of fund for youth, national, but like I also want to think about the regional aspect, district level, because some of them regions them when they visit, they fall in mining areas, and then they give them also huge surface rent. What if unakin? I mean, try for work something wherein make waiting they come in that kitty get a way of percentage into youth fund now that particular chiefdom day, where they can address the problems of those youth at that chiefdom on those funds. That doesn't mean that they are not going to benefit from the National Youth Fund in other areas, but like this is a cash. This is not cash intensive initiative, this minister, and then you guys use huge fund, and this fund could not only be available from I don't know whichever percentage they will be giving internationally or nationally, but you need additional funds from the district headquarters where money is taking place because they're giving you guys huge money. So let them find a way of getting something for the youth from that budget and filter into a kind of regional or headquarter youth fund basket where they can be able to take care of them, like training, skills training, you know, because if you're talking about a middle level manpower,
okay, thank you. Thank you.
For able to push the youth forward. Thank you.
Thank you very
I'll
much.
come back later.
Thank you very much. I think that's the last call now from you. Okay, so you know, I want to come to these financial services. Now, only 8%, the status of youth report they talk to now, only 8% of young people then that they get bank accounts. It's worrying, eh?
It is. It is
now
worrying.
only 8. So you will listen to me. I mean, Johnny, Oldman, anybody will call. Now, you have a promise when they go take your bank account. If you don't get bank accounts, when they go open bank accounts. So I don't know what you want to do.
So, like for example, the model I will explain with the bike riders there. All of them 1,200 or 300 where they go through this training, then go open bank account. All the one that would give the bikes them, then go open bank. Now the criteria than they. So people don't know say where the open bank account is good, because as long as you get a sure income where they come inside, the banks itself can able offer you some soft loan. We go able to take for do one or two things, and then you go to pay small. So that's not the one essence based on this youth, based on the recommendation and that day. So we start with the bike riders there. We make sure say every training we do for young people there. One of the criteria for open bank account.
So you have 70% of young people that talk say where they're doing business. More of them
they don't get bank account.
So they don't only get bank account. Say will not get access to credit. Why you get access to credit?
If you don't open account.
If you don't open account.
Yeah.
So the first thing, so you see a lot of them they realize say this and that osusu. But not just small money they pass to that osusu.
We don't even get a lot of things we possible with osusu money. We don't hear bokute. We don't hear bokute we possible keep money inside house. Something else happen, the money loss. Or you keep money in a bank, you not go loss. You money in a bank and you get access to credit. So that kind of thing and they will want for do based on these reports. Now make we begin with the bike riders there and moving forward. Every other intervention we they do for young people, one of the things you forget bank account. Because even we will pay you now, an account will pay you. We want to stop this mobile cash transfer. And even with cash transfer schemes, they want for do one for put on a bank. So we can feel say yes, giving the cash transfers to mobile phones or Orange Money, which save money. But even the danger with that, you give some man, what if he lost the SIM? Or you get for gear, you get for no say when you give some man will say, okay, even the one way they go do the work. Instead of when they give you go say, okay, you get for give me some. Or they get for give go send out some side, they go cash out, they will get ghost with it. But with accounts you can't fake it.
So suppose by the end of your this your time, I don't know if you want to look back, if you want being for like be legacy, so I look back.
Skills.
So
skills development or skills
acquisition
for me now I want the major legacy I want for like in every area. I want for put the drive into young people and say for like even drive for like turn drive and a skill you get for go learn for dandy. And even this will cause you to do driving the part of her. Almost drive by the way they drive with sabi road sign. Some are not even sabi dandy. Almost driver, you know, so you get for clean your vehicle every day, you get for check your oil, you get for check basic things about your motor car. Some man just they wake in the morning, you go inside your motor car, you don't drive, you don't go. So even ethical driving now day. So if there's anything you want for look back on, and I make with the skills program, you get boku other things that we hang upon. I tell you about this account opening now one. And all cash transfer programs we could begin do next year under this ministry, we will make sure they go to bank accounts. Because it's easier, it's reliable, and it also it formalize the young people for me they able for go there and get access to credit. So that kind of thing then they really me want for look back on where by God in power, whichever I go they left the ministry.
Okay, I think say that they good for let you look back and see say skills, I mean knowledge transfer, skill set. Nine more because then they now the biggest game changer. Let people know. Because me, I think so. Which I can add to that drive. I don't know that leadership for let young people know. Say you can plant one person and it germinate. They plant another young person. They not germinate.
Not germinate at all. Yeah.
The difference now. One person they know say. In fact, this as if watching the status of youth report. Some people, you get some young people that wouldn't believe say that alpha man will make her better.
Yes. Even when they're sick self. But good people like that, the other thing, the health aspect of the report. I mean, I say this report, like the one good thing that happened in this country. You get some like when you read the report, you get someone where they talk say when he's sick, they prefer go to that alpha man that go hospital. So it's all about the mind transfer. Pastor. And these are the things you will find out. You get some people that believe say the alpha man or the pastor go able to pray for her, you know, do nothing, you don't know where get money. So there's a whole. While I read the report, this is where I developed the mind transformation, which we call mind shift. We get a whole mind transformation for do, and the young people are so gullible because they are so informal. The majority of the young people in this country they are so informal. They are just limited. And I make some man go tell you say he prefer for go to that in chief and in village than for go police. The report back for access informally no more. So the informality na boku, and this report clearly help you for understand they not trust the formal system, even the governance architecture. They will tell you, for example, say they not trust the police. They prefer trust their local people
or the
youth leaders. So it helps you. So even right now we get issues inside the youth council like some side, and they make itself so powerful than the youth officer. Yes, so these are all complaints we don't get we day. So based by January we are working on a whole system right now where we'll be able to bring them together, one person understand the other person understand the role. So that right now they try for do then they can do election me want for let the act pass, so we work with the AG's office for now make the youth council into an act.
Okay.
So once we don't do that one day, then we can now see how we can legitimize them proper. Because this was just done by like a cabinet policy.
People say about the youth council is heavily politicized and everything. Because some young people they took say depending on me on political persuasion, and not get access to the youth council.
Well, you know,
fair criticism.
I don't think so. I honestly don't think so because even me don't care. I've not interacted with them much. They always cancel. We did it right now. Now inherit there.
Okay.
Everybody don't can say, "Oh, police policy, the police put the policy." I said no. There has to be a process. First of all, then tenure where they been get it done according to the last policy done. But now we get a legitimized process on how if you dey become a youth council member, or how you dey become a youth council representative, either the national, the regional, or the district, or the chiefdom level, or the sectional level. I mean, we get the most decentralized architecture. We are represented in every village in this country. So we want for transition there, for let them be not just whistleblowers or things of that, but let them be also constructive ambassadors where they contribute to socio-economic development in various fields. And that youth council be responsible for say, we are all for stop for burn charcoal at this place. They unbug this way. So you get for train that for be climate actors. I remember that youth council get for talk say, we don't want teenage pregnancy. These are things I want for see whether they is there. Or better also help for make sure say there is equity and justice in the various areas where they attend dissect, prosec meetings, able for reports, for be that kind, key pressure group. So these are all things where
the biggest challenge with people and get now with even we development actors, there is this belief say there is little accountability for development programs, and where you see the amount of money we don't go into youth, since with the world don't end, it is going to hundreds of millions of dollars.
True.
So waiting are the mechanism where they put in place, and beyond the skills where you talking at you, the legacy. Now that this report done day, waiting a mechanism for you make sure say young people resources for youth.
It actually reach them. So now we go to call it DDC, District Development Committee. We don't look at the model and everything, and I don't watch out. I don't engage the Minister of Development, and we get a whole youth sector development committee. So now we could get the youth councils, we get the youth officers. Every district get youth officer. So we don't decentralize the youth ministry. Now we can get regional youth directors, with an assistant director governing all the region there. So we want to also get that kind thing in there. So then now from the top, once you don't get the Honorable Vice President will chair that kind task force day. We're able to put together everything. All development partners get for sure we what they want to do for you to ban the next year. And together with UNDP, EU, and the other people, we want to identify, we don't want for just rush, we want to identify 3 critical thematic things there.
Like development
challenge. We want for target next year. So I don't tell them, say, they look at them based on this report.
Okay.
You understand? So the last meeting we'll get last week, EU, UNDP, and GIZ, and German Embassy. I don't talk, say, let's take 3. There are a lot of policy recommendations, but let's take 3 target critical challenge, say, yes, that we able to challenge this year. And all development partners are under the target. So if we say we the target, for example, agriculture, and we also the target skills development, and then we the target entrepreneurship, for example, we will involve cash transfer scheme, agriculture input and things like that. Or every donor, every development partner with government. Now, first of all, what me don't do, I don't group all we youth budget together for the sector. How much government don't budget for next year? But the budget we don't pass, so now we don't group them together. I don't present them to this Friday we pass to the development partners there. That this is the budget for the youth sector. Now let's look at 3 thematic challenge where una self this budget go tell like a what you can call counterpart funding. Now law co-create. What you una self get? We don't get this already. What you una self get? Law put them together now. They will drive the development. They will know now who does what, whose district they will target based on statistics they report, based on the status of youth report. And you want follow target and district they really way you achieve them the way you get very little or no economic activity. Yes, sir. Now then children do the prioritize in their intervention there. Because everything okay, just okay, well, they go to Uncle Lily, or they go Bo, or they go this. But if you check the Bo, check the children in a Bo, which children are really deprived? Who's on the class A, class B, class C chiefdom? Now then class C, then lower end chief of the world target
For
invest into the young people and they. So that, because like this report, many people don't not trust the governance because governance don't even reach there. It's stated in the report. So how we go make sure say we don't left nobody behind. Yeah. For example, I remember I always get this example I can give. There's a village way where you pass Sandaru, you go near Guinea. The only government building where they get in the school Pakaba build for them. And that school there with the health center. Now the Guinean themselves where they across that side, now they put pressure on that health center. I think
but then it's really interesting for them you get that kind of level of development partner coordination on youth. And I only hope say you get any plan like end of year reporting on them.
Quarterly, yeah, sure. We don't plan say not to just reporting, now monitoring. There has to be a whole monitoring evaluation scheme on how we do it. So I even tell them say either we monitor twice a year or we monitor 3 times a year. For example, you have to do half yearly and then end of year. So for the first 6 months, they do a draft report or based on the activity. Even with AWP, I don't want work plan. Maybe say me get my own different, then get their own different. So we don't put the law agree on the thematic with itself. Now before they don't send everything, before they go to the end of this year, me they recommend 3 and send let's recommend 3. So we look at what they recommend, if Naimi self recommend. So they will agree. If not when they recommend, they will go agree, say okay, Moya, you don't recommend 1, but we recommend this, so let will agree. Okay, will they take you 1 recommendation? You say they take you 1 recommendation. The law agree now on which side will they agree on the last recommendation, when are the 3. So we do also, and before the last meeting where UN who all UN agencies hold this year, I've been there, and I began for also state this to them. I said when they can't present to we say now this and this one I don't do. How they will validate her? How do we know that even if we not do it, how do we know? So
I think under the DOIC therefore really be instrumental.
Definitely.
Because if they know the programs
them. So they have to be involved. I mean, once we don't agree on this now, we they take a tour. We they go take a tour, that blueprint, we go share with all youth officers and all DYCs and SYCs. They all they get now. So if that NGO come, you miss from this, and part of the TO are even the DYC there. Now for make sure say they monitor and then somebody can't do something otherwise, then you don't report to we. It lost your position. Yes, sir. So we are working on all those bylaws for next year. So we believe so we will make necessary change by God in power.
So this has been a very, very engaging conversation on young people and economic situation, their livelihood and their job situation. So I don't know if you get a final word for let us share with Fambulen before we left. We close today. Okay,
me your final word no more. Now for many young people and believe in themselves. This country, we are brainy people, we are very intelligent people in this country. Let them believe in themselves and let them aspire big. May they not limit themselves to the current. May they get hope and may they not limit themselves. For the best is yet to come. And by God in power, through President Bill, we will lay that foundation, strong one, and moving forward, we will set them straight for them.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Fambul, and we now always listen to we. I think so. We start with the conversation. Say the engine for let SALONE grow. Now young people them. We don't can listen to the Minister of Youth Affairs, Honorable Ibrahim Sano. We don't really can't talk say the biggest thing we want for being legacy for let achieve na skills development for let all man know what for do. Because if we get skills, it means we will able for transform ourselves. It means we will able compete not only inside but we will able compete outside of the country. So that's the key. But we don't see back. It don't end up with the need for let we get that internal drive, that inner drive. Because if that young person would they listen to me or you, mama and daddy, because on telling day we put all of this blame and responsibility on youth. But the people realize saying that train we train them. And we as parents or as guardians, we should not relent to get a lot of obligation for make sure say we continue for direct them. Maybe they talk so I get youth, I get 3 of them. we are to take care of. So we not get for relent. We get for actually make the parenting let it be strong, just like how we want for let the governance back be strong. And because now I'm going to make that young man they watch me and that young woman they watch me say me I not go there on drugs. I get for help. I get for develop myself. I get for improve myself. And beg that big within the big that big because you see even police officer soldier man, especially in a net, they all like to sit down. They're the big person. They're the big. A society with the big, that society they not go change itself. But a society we believe in self say with me own effort I can able transform. Even that household with that household leader, we believe say with me own effort I go able transform. Change go happen. So now so they left the talk today for say the future of young people. It deal with government too, but it largely deal with the young people and the households and wouldn't come out. So say next week we'll say tata until we meet again for another exciting conversation on True Talk.
Welcome to True Talk Radio, your home for facts, fairness, and fearless conversations about SALONE Economy.
We're not just any radio. We're an economic governance radio station where they break down big decisions, policies, and budget in a way where go make sense to you.
For our flagship Sunday show, We Economy, we bring you the real bread and butter issues where they around prices, jobs, taxes, and how policies they affect unu pockets. We also get more programs where they come every week. So join me now on 98.5 FM and online at True Talk FM. This now your platform, your economy and your voice on True Talk Radio. Get the facts, get True Talk.